A man of warmth, resilience, and optimism, Al Roker has long been adored by viewers of NBC's Today Show. He has been a household name for decades because to his booming laugh and steady presence. Fans are understandably worried, though, because a darker story is starting to emerge beneath the typical smiles and early morning forecasts. Rumors about Al's health have been circulating for a while now. Some have speculated that he may be fighting a far more severe battle than the public knows, based on his noticeable weight loss, hospital admissions, and periods of weakness on live. Many people's hearts have broken at the thought of this possibility because they grew up listening to his positive outlook and weather predictions. Deborah Roberts, his wife, has experienced the most intimate and distressing period of her life as a result of this health crisis. Being a skilled journalist and author, Deborah is accustomed to addressing challenging stories with composure and expertise. However, the internal conflict she is currently experiencing was unanticipated. As word spreads about her husband's deteriorating health, Deborah chooses to stay silent for weeks. The media frenzy intensified as a result of the couple's apparent inaction, with rumors swirling about the couple's marital troubles and the couple's possible withdrawal from public life. Deborah allegedly had a hard time juggling her job and caregiving duties, according to certain tabloids. Nonetheless, Deborah did not remain silent for long, and her remarks were powerful and sorrowful. Deborah has reportedly acknowledged to her closest friends and family that their marriage has been challenged in ways she never anticipated. Both she and their children have suffered emotionally as they have seen their father, whom they have loved for nearly 3 decades, struggle with his illness. True to form, she depicted a sick family struggling to stay strong and hopeful throughout adversity. The pain was acknowledged by her. She acknowledged feeling afraid. Amidst the hardships of illness and life's inherent uncertainty, she instead exposed the delicate reality of a marriage. The news burst almost immediately following Deborah's statement. Some insiders started circulating the rumor of a divorce, saying that the pair had reached rock bottom due to the stresses of caring for her children, her demanding profession, and the couple's financial situation. Some have speculated that Al begged Deborah to emotionally separate herself from him because he was so afraid of becoming a burden. They say this prospect is terrible for Al. Those closest to him say that losing the lady he considers his soulmate is more terrifying than fighting for his health. Over the years, Al has spoken highly about Deborah in interviews, saying that she has been his rock, his source of inspiration, and his ally during every big crisis in his life. According to the reports, Al has already reduced his professional obligations in order to spend more time with his family. Spending time with Deborah and their kids has been increasingly valuable. His loved ones have always been his first priority. However, the emphasis now has a more pressing significance. In the meantime, Deborah has shared with friends her profound anxiety about moving on without her partner, about taking care of their children without him, and about having to make the difficult decisions that come with a loved one's illness. While many are applauding her bravery for speaking up at last, it has also made it clear that the Roker family is at a crossroads in their lives. Despite its tragic tone, this story is profoundly relatable. It serves as a poignant reminder that beneath the facade of any well-known or esteemed individual, there exist trials that put love, faith, and perseverance to the test. The story of Al and Deborah reveals a universal truth. Being well is precarious. Caring for someone else is heavy. And facing the unknown requires guts. We are now waiting for your response. Is the stress too much for any marriage, or do you think Deborah will stick by Al through this fight? Since this is a tale that has moved innumerable people, please share your opinions in the space provided. Make sure you never miss a moment of the latest news about the people and stories that matter to you by subscribing to our channel and activating the notification bell before you go.